Joining us now to talk about the NCAA Tournament and the Sweet 16, former Fordham and Hofstra head coach Tom Pecora. Coach, your bracket's still alive? You still in this thing?
Dead.
That makes
dead
two
bracket.
of us.
I had West Virginia. I had Michigan State. It hasn't worked out this year.
No, you're not alone. All right. Speaking of surprises, how surprised should we be that Syracuse is still standing once again in the Sweet 16?
Well, I think once they got in, it went through everyone's mind how dangerous they could be. Obviously, Jim Boeheim, as good as it gets, that zone, when you don't see a lot of zone and you see that for the first time, it can paralyze you. So they're a dangerous team.
All right, true or false? Everyone said it was going to be a wide-open tournament. Here we are, 16 teams left. Is there a Cinderella left in the big dance?
Yeah, there is, and it might be Syracuse. It might be Notre Dame. I don't think it's the Cinderellas we thought we might have. And that's the big thing. The Cinderella has changed. The slipper's on a different foot, so to speak. As we move forward, we have 16 big-time programs. Any of them could get hot and end up in the Final Four, and then who knows?
You just made all of America cringe. Notre Dame and Syracuse Cinderellas, no one's buying that one. But a team you know very well, Villanova, coached by Jay Wright. First Sweet 16 visit since 2009. What do you think of their chances of getting to the Final Four with Kansas looming?
I think they have good chance. The way they played the other day, the first half in their game against Iowa, that's the best half of basketball I've seen this season. Not only from Villanova, but from just about anybody in college basketball. They got the monkey off their back. There was pressure there. There was pressure on all of them. But I think they handled it well. No one's better at handling that kind of pressure than Jay is.
Which #1 seed do you see has the toughest matchup in the next round, either on Thursday night or Friday night?
Well, you know, Oregon's got a tough go of it, but once again, you look at Kansas, you look at all of the heavyweights in Oregon's bracket, there's teams that have been to the Final Four, that have won national championships, and they're still the most inexperienced #1 seed. So I think they got a tough go of it.
All right, you mentioned Notre Dame. Fresh off buzzer beaters, do you see Friday's Notre Dame-Wisconsin matchup coming down to the wire once again?
Well, I think it might, but it's going to be great to watch. Wisconsin wanting to put the brakes on Notre Dame, them wanting to fly up and down the floor. I think big change there. Matty Farrell from Point Pleasant Beach at the point now, blowing it up the floor, distributing, getting people shots. They move Jackson off the basketball. Wisconsin wants to slow down the pace, and they're running their swing offense again, slow things down a little bit. It's going to be a great basketball game.